know y'all wanna stay,
but we gotta leave, baby,
the same way we came.
Poetically,
Exodus.
In this forum known as poetry, I'm here to be all I can be, cause I'm carrying on the Jesus mission. Armed with words which perform acrobatic miracles, flip-flopping in and out of psyches and light these heads like bulbs within. You ask, can a man really walk on water? Well, I'm here and now walking on you and yours, outro the door and into a land of Nod, otherwise known as hip-hop, jazz, gospel, R&B. It's all poetry where kids like me speak with daggers and write with pens which spew souls from the tips. Verbal connoisseurs take sips and watch me transform from chrysalis. Picture this.
yes. Smooth as black is in my brown sugar dream. Pulled out a strand of my hair, I think I found the wrinkle linked to my mother. You see, nappy, kinky, or whatever you perceive me to be. I'm tired of walking through the elements of life silently, waiting for something or someone to inspire me. So today, I inspire myself, enticing you with the jagged edge of collected threads and sharpened leads, just waiting to be stroked by verse. First, I'd like to lose myself in the mounds of freedom as we gather our souls in a place of peace.
It's the 7-letter veteran.
Terrell.
Never settle for less. How do you leave a gathering? Exit stage left, like the Israelites creeping through the wilderness. Yes, yes, but this time no golden calf. And on behalf of the prophets, we came to bring the math and lead them down the path to break bread. Enough said, hybrid tongues on the Exodus. Y'all vibing on the Exodus. Vibing on the Exodus. Vibing on the Exodus.
Vibing on the Exodus. Hybrid tongues is vibing on the Exodus, leading lost souls to the resurrection. Stop the madness, spread love, cause see, it ain't over till the righteous one comes. Simplicity is the key, premeditated thoughts of peace. Imagine just you and me, sunshine, lemonade, and smooth beats. Roaming in the park, playing till almost dark, waiting on that ice cream man for that ice cream sandwich. But oh no, see, we complicated the schism. Now it's about gats, rocks, and itches, totally disrespecting the master's misses. Yo, let's take it back to the Exodus. Exit us, hybrid tongues, the place where skin and soul meet trust. Vibing on the Exodus. Vibing on the Exodus.
This is my history. I was never born in slavery. When I speak, I mean, I am therefore we are a people whose legacy transcends 400 years of European captivity. This is my history, rooted in African spirituality, preaching and teaching to love the original self, respect nature, ancestor veneration, seek the righteous path to knowledge, wisdom and understanding of life and death, because we live forever. As long as our children speak about our African legacy, this is my history. From Amenhotep to Malcolm X, from Hatshepsut to Assata Shakur, from the Orisha to Kwanzaa, from Cairo to the Cape, from Cuba to Trinidad and Tobago, from Asia to Australia, from the beginning of time to infinity. This is my history. Nubian, Kemitian, Ashanti, Wolof, Hausa, Yoruba, Zulu, African people, black people, my people, our people. Now when I speak of black, I mean color, culture, and spiritual consciousness. To know that self-knowledge is key to our liberty in this war against Euro-American South African brutality. This is my history. This is my history. Them say what is to be must be. Life is but a continuous cycle. But now I speak, we write in foreign tongues because they came, they saw, they conquer.
One of the most frequent questions that I get is, where are the children, and why you call yourselves the children of the sun?
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us, right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, and let's build together.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the golden fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray. All right, it's time for the Toast family. Come on out. Let's get it.
Trying to be right.
Toast. Tomorrow morning. Media, GNJ.Media. We are doing the
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. This is Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath. Take your breath.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Or bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water.
Simply pour some water.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
or should
water.
I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
or should
water.
I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on, come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on, drink it, drink it, drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on, drink it. Lift it, drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on, come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on, come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on, pour it.
Move your body.
Stay healthy, family. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Oh, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. What's up, fam? Hey! I just wanted to have a morning talk with you before you fall in love again. I know that your heart has been broken over and over and over again. But I just want to be a reminder in your life. And I know you're going to call me negative and get upset with me and be angry, but I would rather our relationship be based on some truth. And you could feel the way you feel about me, rather than our relationship being based on some bullshit. Because I want you to feel good. But before you fall in love again, I want you to remember how dirty this father fucker is. We celebrated. I gave y'all till Wednesday. Democrats are back in. But before you fall in love again, because the Democrats have placed an image that you feel represents you, I want us to go back over the past and think about all of the shit they have put us through. So before you fall in love again, I want you to remember how it was before. And I want you to work so that it doesn't have to be like that anymore. So, Trump has been defeated. Biden and Harris are in office, or will be in office as of January 20th. I think that's the date. But the question that I have to ask you is, how is your world different? You know why it's not different? Because you not different. And you are not making the changes. Family, local elections are coming up. And we could take over a lot of small cities. And I kind of think that's where we need to be. I remember a while ago, a brother came and had a discussion with us. He came and he had a talk with us at Ohio State. I think it was Brother Greg Carr. And
He came back because he went to Philly. Because he got accepted into their Black Studies program, the doctoral Black Studies program. And he came to speak to, at that time, it was called Just Us. And I just was around campus, and I heard my brother was going to be here, so I went and checked him out. And one of the things, and I can't get it exactly right what he called it, but he started talking about an energy, an emotional energy that we extend and that is being guided and prodded by the powers that be, whether it's through the media, mainly through the media and events that the media presents to us. And this energy, if guided in the proper fashion, would enable us to be able to build up our community. But we're extending that energy on other things. Like, have you watched the excitement of men that really love football sit down and discuss football? And when they watch football, the excitement, how they get into the game and get excited, you know what I'm saying? You could almost see them flinch when somebody get hit, or you could feel the pain when there's a last minute loss. Same thing with basketball. Same thing with some of these shows that we invest this emotional energy in, that we will be, if it don't end right, we will get to writing and posting stuff up on the channel site because they gotta fix this. We extend a lot of emotional energy on social media. This energy, this animate energy. And we direct all this energy. And it's being directed by others. And that very same energy that we are investing in all this shit going on around us is the energy that we need to build our lives, our families, our tribes, our villages, our communities, our cities, our states, and our nation. This energy, this emotional energy that we invest in the Cleveland Browns, this emotional energy that we invest in the Pittsburgh Steelers, this emotional energy that we invest in the LA Lakers, this emotional energy that we set up and put and invest in social media, this emotional energy that we follow power with, this emotional energy that we get up and we argue on Facebook using, is the same energy that builds nations. And everybody knows it but us. This emotional energy in which we use and we invest in pursuing the mate of choice. The very same energy. In Gye-Nyame, we talk about the 5 parts of being. Intuition, mental, emotional. Like I teach in one of my classes, I taught my kids, I said, look, there are 5 parts of your being, and each one of them is represented by your finger. Intuition, the pinky, mental, right here. This is your emotional finger. Even when I put that finger up, you will get an emotional reaction by this. Ooh. Kids be like, ooh, and there's an emotional energy that's there. Intuition, mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. All of them have to be working together. But the emotional energy is what, in a sense, moves all of them. All of them have an important part. Like each principle in the Nguzo Samba has an important role. And you need to recognize the role of each principle so that you could be successful with whatever you build it. But just like with the principle system, you got to understand the 5 parts of your being and the importance of each one and the emotional energy. If we allow it to be drained on people that's not worthy, on groups that are not worthy, we will always stay stuck. I know that many of us are celebrating and we're investing a lot of emotional energy and releasing it right now, but we need to save some of that, because that same emotional energy is going to knock this systems on its ass and get you your reparations. That same emotional energy is going to improve our communities and improve our schools. That same emotional energy that we are expending doing the electric slide is the energy that we need to guide within our communities, within our small little pockets that we can control. I only could reach the amount of people that I could reach. On a daily toast, on a daily basis, we might, on a good day, we might be able to do 50 to 70 people. But that's all I need. I don't need quantity. I need quality. We don't need quantity. We need quality. So, I just wanted to talk with you before you fall in love again. The Democrats are no better than they were before. The Republicans ain't shit, ain't never gonna be shit. But before you fall in love again and we start arguing about these political opponents and falling out about these political opponents and falling out about these parties and the things that you might decide, or they ain't shit. So before you fall in love again, Kamala already got a husband. Kamala already got her agenda. Biden already got his agenda. And we're going to look at some news too, because there's some other shit that I think that you need to be checking out. So let's get through this toast real quick. Shouts out to whoever in the house. Shouts out to those that might be watching this later. Where we at on the time? All right, cool. All right, we about. All right. So let's go and get some of the last little bit of this. I still haven't cracked open a new one. This is the cola nut ambrosia. Matter of fact, I need to make me some more of that. All right. First off, let's lift up our glass to the creator by whatever name you choose to call it creator. We lift up our glass and we say the word of power, and that word is Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? It's a very, very simple journey. Here's where we're going. Are you ready? We're going to lift up our glass. We're going to salute our ancestors, our personal ancestors, which is the reason we come here every day. We lift up our glass and we say, we don't say Ashe yet. Y'all know what we do. I'm going to go through the list. We're going to say all of the names. All right, here we go. For those that are new to Gye-Nyame Journey and you want your ancestors' names on the list, by all means, inboxes on our Facebook page or write us a message on GNJ.Media. As a matter of fact, get yourself an account on GNJ.Media, GNJ.Media, so that you know who you are, right? Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robin the Texan, Davidson Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Kristen, Fanny Gaston, Lean, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pimenel, No More Exit, Pet Mile, Rob Malika Fakor, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, the Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ryan Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright there, Gail Pulley and the Luxor brother, Miss Ada Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Natalie Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lewis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Teresa's Clay. Damn. I got into it. I forgot where I was. Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. Sell, Well, Livy the Farmer, I Go to Sue, Shell Harvey, Ann Charmaine, Evelyn Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Welsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Andy Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Erica, Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza, Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther, Keisha Reese, Linda Watson, Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin, Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heater Pearson, Sturgeon Thorne, Richard Thorne, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Woody Thorne, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thorne, Frankie Quills, Urania Thorne, Bernie Squills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Addie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinero, Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Denny Mayonnaise, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We got William Walter West, Nigel Paris, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Lisa Waters, DeFriedis Hines, and his Bostic and the Bostic, Winifred Scanterberry, Wilson Headley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Wilbert. Margaret Carter, boom, boom. Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, R.G. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Bradley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Bookie, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word, the First Stage Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Dorr, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, I'm Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hash, Kimball, Vernon Bradley, Kim, Janie Harriet, Tom McKay, Smith Sturge, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino, Baby Hatch, and Senior Melly Miller, Housey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Montefort, Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q, Heap Senior, Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Matley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Orton Houston, Led Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, A.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rupert Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Mira Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russ, Diane Irvin, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashad Easy, Jabez McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Brothers, Reginald Alvin, Mazarin Cooper, George Swan, and Money Gracie, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Shirley Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shell B. McClendon. We also have Jordan Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Talbot, Stina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cunder, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton. We got Leonard Jones, Sadie Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., the Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Deshandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, L.T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers. We have Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, Dr. Kareem, also known as Dr. Kareem Mackey, Victor Bowden, Priscilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Justin Carl White, Dusty Woods, Taylor Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha Damon, Ethel Marshall, Steve, Dougie Shelton. We got William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Aben Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Cooper, Ozell Leathers Jr., Jeannie Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth to Don, Saber Winston, Chris Kenny, Margaret Minter. We got Mae Smith, Juanette Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams. We got Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, LeBonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reeves, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gare, LaShonda Jamal, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves, Pam Johnson, Baron Reeves Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallum, Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Pachita Alba, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Elias Spate, and Era Branson, Eric Winston, Nate Chimbel, Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, Charles Stevens Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keith, Lena Shepard, Bradell Woodland, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge. Family, we lift up our glass. We salute each and every last one of our ancestors that we are blessed to come together to lift up every day. Man, oh man, oh man, we doing it. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Y'all know where we go from here. From here, we move to the present moment. Right now, we are on Ujamaa, and we lift up and we salute all of our Ujamaa babies, and y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve it. Word. Ujamaa is all the principles are important. You know what I'm saying? They're like, one of them missing. The puzzle is not complete. So we lift up our glass. We salute the principle of Ujamaa, and we salute the fact that today is Ujamaa Day, right? For those that want to understand what we're talking about here at Gye-Nyame Journey, it's a very simple journey. It's a very, very simple process. Just go to freeecourse.com or free ecourse, free GNJ.Media, and we can build, family. We can build, right? Learn about Gye-Nyame Journey. Learn what we do. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, either join what we doing or start your own. Either way, I'm happy. Why? Because we have to pass on the knowledge. We have to do it. And you might have you might have a smoother sister. I don't know. You might be able to come up with something. I don't know. But the idea is we got to start spreading the word. That's what we have to do in this moment. So family, right now, those that don't speak the language, Ujamaa means cooperative economics. The Maotic principle for the day is reciprocity. Gratitude is the M7 principle that we teach the young people. Green is the color. I keep forgetting to bring my book. Green is the color. What's up, Sasha Marsh? Polarity is the hermetic law. You want me to unlock it? You need to charge it? Okay. Polarity is the hermetic law. Male name is Yao. Female name is Yao. Gonna take care of my little girl for a second. There we go. All right. So we lift up our glass and we salute this moment, the power of this moment, and we're going to use the power of this moment, right? Directing all 5 parts of our being in the direction that we need to go. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? It's a very simple journey, very simple and quick, right? You ready? From here, we simply move forward and we salute our children, our children's children onto infinity. And we say, Ashe. From there, we move and we salute all of our relations, and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, family, where do we go? We give you that selfish toast. This is your moment right now. Those of you that's out here struggling, those of you that's out here doing that work, we lift up our glass and we salute and we say what? That's right. We say Ashe. Family, from there, we move and we salute our tribe. I am Gye-Nyame tribe. This is my accountability group, right? I lift up my glass and we say Ashe. Last but not least, family, I want to lift up my glass and I want to salute the most magnificent, the most marvelous, the most uplifting, most outstanding, the most powerful individual in the room. I want to lift up my glass to you, and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. All right. Without any further ado, because we are running out of time. We're running out of time. Let's go to the news scene because there's some news. I finally found some news. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my selection, but I see that it's certain things that folks don't want out. But before we move any farther, I think it's important that we look at the proverb of the day. The proverb of the day. The proverb of the day is the proverb of the day. The proverb of the day. I told you the album coming. The album is coming. Me. All right. Proverb of the day, of course, coming from the African Deep Thought Workbook for anybody that is on the 21-day Nguzo Challenge, which I have completed the book. I don't remember whether I got to upload. I got a whole bunch of stuff to do. It's we in Kwanzaa season, so I can't even get mad. We got meetings. I got meetings, and then I got other stuff to do, and it's crazy. So I ain't been able to really work on my stuff, but I did finish the 21-day, redid the 21 days in Nguzo Challenge. I'm thinking about redoing it again. But anyway, for those that's on the challenge, because that's part of the Gye-Nyame piece. You know what I'm saying? It's like, at least tune yourself up. You got to tune up every now and then, right? So taking 21 days to focus on you, creating something new in your life, or getting rid of something in your life, using that 21-day cycle to do it. But anyway, so in that, there's a daily proverb that you have to get, and one of the books that we use for the proverbs is African Deep Thought. Tara House will put this together, and you can get this book on AfricanDeepThought.com. Very powerful workbook. Here is example. This is the writable PDF. You also get the flip book as well. You go to AfricanDeepThought.com. Go to AfricanDeepThought.com. We on chapter 4, proverb number 2. If what is offered is not one's own, then how can it be a sacrifice? Say the knowledge holders. What is precious must be given up for something more precious. Say the knowledge holders. Damn. Where you at, anime? Where you at, anime? That, thank you. Thank you. If what is offered, and this is, because like I said, man, we use ancient wisdoms to solve modern problems. Think about this. If what is offered, I don't know why this thing is still buffering. Get your life together. Get your life together. You shouldn't still be buffering. If what is offered is not one's own, then how can it be a sacrifice? Say the knowledge holders. What is precious must be given up for something more precious. This whole chapter is about sacrifice, man. This is the chapter that changed my life. This is the chapter that changed my life. So family, check out this workbook. And if you get your hands on the African Openers, the Tree of Life, I would highly suggest it. This one right here changed my life. All right. But So let's go ahead. So let's move to the news. Well, first off, make sure y'all know how to get on Gye-Nyame Journey. Here you go right here. This is Gye-Nyame Journey right here. This is the site. Now, once Kwanzaa pops off, what we're planning to do, we're going to have a Kwanzaa tab up here as well as the vendor tab. You're going to be able to click it, be able to go in, select the vendor that you want, and be able to go directly to their site or get their number and stuff and call them. Then we're going to have the Kwanzaa where you're going to be able to go to the city that you want to check out. All right. We're going to make it happen. But also on this site, once again, you go to the shop, and I just wanted to show y'all some of the new stuff. Oh, look at there. I got to fix that. I'm going to fix that. God damn it, I quit. That, snatching your power back. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm going to have to, because I don't understand why them lines is on it. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to fix that. But let me go and show you, because we got just a little bit of merch on here for Blunt Talk. God damn it, I quit. That's my phrase. That's my thing. I started that mustache. That's mine. God damn it, I quit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we want a lot of people to be able to get to in their life. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing more powerful than being able to work somewhere because you want to work there, not because you have to. And a lot of us have never experienced that, right? And I'm trying to tell y'all with what's going on with Ujanomics, what's going on with our Ujamaa network. You know what I'm saying? Some people will be able to work in places because they want to, not because they have to. Because you got another stream of income coming in. But, we got the Gye-Nyame hat with the Gye-Nyame Journey thing on it. What I need to buy, I don't want the Blunt Talk work shirt, but I do want the Gye-Nyame. I'm gonna get this in one of these type of shirts right here. I want a work shirt with the Gye-Nyame thing on. Ooh, I didn't notice that. Ooh, hold on here. Let's get a close up of that. Ooh, but I still got that. I gotta figure out why that's on there like that. But ooh, that look nice. Yeah, I might have to go and get one of those. All right. See, you see those lines? So I'm gonna go in and change it and get rid of that series and start over. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Let's look at some of this news. Let's get up out of here. Remember, to get in, you just click try and go in. You can sign in. It'll bring you over to the start screen. Boom. We could chat. You got different people you could chat with. They ain't got their pictures up yet. So we're going to have to get them, talk to them about that. All right. But then also, boom, there we go to live. You can click live. Remember, I told you to make it small. You get the picture within picture. I'm not going to do that right now, but let's go over here. All right. Update it. Make sure it's updated so I can get the quick articles in. All right. So last night we did the Blunt Talk. This is from last night. 387 people reached 198 engagements. Wow. In one night? Yeah, we're going to try to boost that today, see if they let me boost it. All right. I ain't feel like talking this morning, so the commercials was kind of whack. Hey, before you fall back in love, I tried to remind y'all before you fall back in love. All right, UPS ends ban on beards and natural black hairstyle. I just wanted to stress that. We still got companies, like major companies out there, that still will not allow us to wear our natural hair. Right? Right? I just, and UPS is one of those. Story from Play. C-Bus offers a glow-in-the-dark rock climbing and ninja courses. So this is coming to Columbus. So me and Gye-Nyame going here, old and young. Just letting you know, we're gonna be going here using that park. Children never had the coronavirus, so why did they have antibodies? New York Times, that's a story that you get into, and kind of we got some time a little bit later on, maybe, because we might be doing a show tonight. Proverbs that are up. We're going to go to the supplication. I don't know if we did those already. All right, supplication is a manner of opening up to power, said the knowledge holders. Said the knowledge holders, supplication is confirmation of the supreme resource. Right supplication brings honor to the tongue and to the ear. It is reverberation, sending and receiving, saying the knowledge holders. Right praying is right listening, said the knowledge holders. So we're going to try to cover those three if we do the show tonight. More than likely, we're going to end up doing it. All right, but y'all going to read this, and maybe tonight we might be able to go into a few of these articles. Ethiopian leader reject concerns of brewing civil war as clashes reportedly leaves hundreds dead. So there's civil unrest. There's a civil war sparking off in Ethiopia right now. See, I told y'all there's other stuff going on behind the scenes while we all caught up in this shit that's going on over here. So what we got to understand is, family, we can't never take our eye off the prize. With something, we got to have peripheral vision. You understand what I'm saying? Peripheral vision saves lives. Yes, it does. All right. So let's go. Now this is the issue I want to talk. Trump administration up in senior Pentagon ranks, installing loyalists. So right now, what we see is that the Great Pumpkin is firing motherfuckers at the Pentagon and bringing in his crew. Right? So with this whole election piece, I was thinking, I said, well, damn, you know, I don't really think he want to be president anymore. But maybe he got aspirations for something a little bit bigger, family. You know what I'm saying? So we need to be on our toes, because regardless of how you look at it, regardless of how you want to play this, family, half the country voted for this man. Half the country voted for this man. Let me say that again. Half the country voted for this man. Right? Not necessarily respect of the law, not necessarily respect of the Constitution. Half the country voted for this man. And this man, for the next 70 days, has power, and he's putting people in places like the Pentagon, which is the military. Let me say, the Pentagon, which is the military, right before he's leaving. Right now, he need to be downsizing his group and preparing for a transition. No, this motherfucker is putting people in key positions. So when you see shit like this is like you being on the street and you notice that your competition got some new dudes. You know what I'm saying? Where these niggas coming from? Anybody know? Nobody know nothing? We got to find out what's going on. Our enemies got new soldiers. So we need to be very wary of that, and we need to prepare, because when you start bringing in more people and you start bringing in, you need more space, you need more time, right? What does space provide you? Space provides you a place where you could create more resources and more time, because space provides you an area where resources can be. So if you're, and in most cases, there's only one direction you're going to be moving. That's towards me. Donald Trump is building up his space. He's trying to extend his space in a time when his space need to be checking the news out for, and something that we really need to be talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I was thinking, well, damn, I don't think he really want to be president anyway. He might want to be king. And half of the, where you stand. What are you willing to do? Right? Because, family, we got this pandemic. Coronavirus is increasing. We're told, right? We got major shakeup going on in the Pentagon. We got half of the country. We got the country split in half. Everywhere. right? And we got the person that's supposed to be downsizing, decreasing his space so somebody else could come back in and keep the continuity, who's increasing their space or putting people in positions to where he's going to need a space for them to expand into. For me, it ain't rocket science. This nation building 101. Actually, that's some warrior shit. That's some warrior shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting y'all know. You know, but hey, I'm just an old black guy with a podcast. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank y'all for taking the time to listen to me rant. You know what I'm saying? But yo, this is Brother Hatim, and I am out. Yo, check us out tonight. Tribal Quotes, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I might come on a little bit earlier. And because I might need to come on a little bit earlier because I was up late last night. You know what I'm saying? So let's go on. Let's do our thing. All right, family. Brother Hatim is